Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman, and today we have two very difficult games. We are playing second and third in the league. It's not going to be easy. Now obviously Blackburn might not be second come the second game, but at the start of today that's how it looks. So, well, let's get stuck straight in. It's a pretty strong team which we've got out there. I believe it's the same team that picked up the 4-4 draw in the last game. Where have I just put Gonzalez? I didn't mean to do that. Get back in the side. But anyway, let's submit. Now, the only player who's out is Hamad Al-Awad, who can't play today. Otherwise, he would have been starting with Armstrong's poor form and also his good start. But he is still injured, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully, he's back soon. They come out with the same formation as us, a 4-4-2. A couple of real players in their team as well. They've got this centre-half, the left winger, and this central midfielder, all of whom are actually real. So, well, let's passionately say I fully expect you to keep our run going. Two players liked it. Bit weird that worked after a disappointing draw, but no complaints. At least two players actually liked one of my team talks for once as well. I thought we were going to have an early attack there with that long ball forward. There may be an early chance for them as they get a throw-in immediately following that. Less than 2 minutes into the game, they're pushing forward. Bai runs all the way forward, said goodbye to our defenders, and took a shot, but it slipped just wide. Another highlight early on. Armstrong sweeps up a poor pass, though. Could be one in our favour if we can keep this ball. We play a good one forward. Flynn is on it. Bayliss is in the box. He doesn't give it to him. Just pass it across. There was a man in the way, to be fair. It would have been difficult, but, well, potentially easier than just shooting as they go very close. Flynn hits it clear. They've still got the ball. Roscoe nods out. They've still got the ball. Play it out to the left-hand side. Go for a cross. We flop onto the floor. Block a shot. And, well, we seem to have finally gotten rid of it. Or not. We give it to them once again. And finally, the highlight ends. Well, there is a highlight here. Roscoe is racing back to get this ball and goes all the way back to Vidanovic. Will we be able to build out a chance and potentially have an attack? And, well, we've not seen any goals yet, but the highlights have been in their favour mostly. Gonzalez flicks it over to Flynn, who strikes. And, well, that's a goal. Andy Flynn powers it into the net. Another assist for Jose Luis Gonzalez this season. He's had a lot. And it's another goal for Andy Flynn. A very good finish on the end of that one. And what more do you want, really? Great ball over the top here. And Flynn able to run onto it. Bayliss is in the centre in space, but two defenders go over to mark him, leaving Flynn with a lot of room and, well, a good bit of time to be able to line up his shot, fire, and score. Free kick to them. Kroll, forward to Bai. Come on, let's not let them get another one back straight away. Let's not put it back to 1-1 no sooner than we've took the lead. As we try to block across and do so. They do get a second ball in, though, but Horn heads out. Armstrong flicks out. Not sure that was necessary. He might have had the time to just control that, but, well, we've managed to slow it down at least. We've cut out the immediate threat of danger. They do still have the ball, though, and that is a good ball out wide to take on Horn. They do, fortunately, have their shot saved by Vidanovic, but that was far too good of an opportunity. We can't keep giving them those as they flick in the corner, rise up, but Vidanovic catches well, and that ends the highlight. But immediately after it, there is another one. They've gone back to their keeper. They're passing it around the defence here and looking a bit shaky. They try to force it out, and we get possession. Here we go. Andrade, Chesnikov, Flynn, out to the right-hand side maybe. Horn's in space, and he gets the ball, puts it into the box. Gonzalez strikes. His 10th goal of the season. He's got 10 goals and 10 assists now. Very, very nice stuff. You really can't fault it. A good assist from Cedric Horn. And, well, great stuff all around, really. A good bit of passing movement after we reclaim the ball, showing them how it's done. And it doubles our lead. We're up to 2-0. We've got that cushion. We've got that safety net. Just what we wanted. Throw in for us. Gustavo, forward to Flynn. Come on, let's keep this ball and try and find another goal. Well, it's not keeping the ball, but we do get it back. Horn gets it once again. Flicks into the box. Flynn goes close. A great header, but an even better save by their keeper. And, well, the highlight might be continuing here, actually. They do clear up, and Armstrong manages to control, plays out to Luis Gustavo. Worth noting, Armstrong's probably fighting for his place in the team for the foreseeable future as we go up to Reed, who flicks into the box. How did Flynn miss? Oh, it was point blank. He has to bury that. At least put it on target. That's the minimum that's expected from there. As their long ball, well, we head it out, but it falls to them. And now, well, they're in possession and potentially we're in danger or not as Horn clears. Bayliss up to Flynn. He's in a good position once again and he's in space. He strikes and he has it saved. It could honestly be about 4 or 5-0 if not for their keeper right now. He's having a very good game. As we're going to take the corner, Gonzalez flicks in, but they punch out. Chesnikov, can he get on the end of it? He can. Will it continue is the big question. He tries for a cross, but it seems to be blocked and cleared. Will we be able to get this ball back? Yes, we will. That's a terrible ball forward, killing the attack for them. We maintain our lead as they have a free kick. Cardoso plays in. Just goes wide, really. I'm not sure why that's a highlight. Well, it's half-time. It's 2-0. You can't really ask for much more. We've got a very good lead against a very good side. I'm pleased with your performance, and let's keep going. Hopefully, score a couple more. This is a great chance to really assert that we're here to take this league, and we're here to win the whole thing. Throw in for them. Rees is going to throw forward as Gonzalez flicks out. Chesnikov can't get on the end. They've got the ball. Lee strikes, but Vidanovic able to palm it wide, put it out for a corner, and now the opportunity is going to be theirs once again, but hopefully we can deal with this. They flick in. Reed heads just about clear, but they do still have the ball. That's a good ball out wide to Bai, who was in space, but Horn clears a little bit, and well, the flick on from them, not very good. Out for a goal kick. Danger dealt with. Throw in for us. Gustavo up to Flynn. He's picked up a bit of a knock, actually. That's not ideal at all. As Andrade plays out to Chesnikov. Back to Gustavo on the left, who's in space. Goes for the cross. Easily claimed, though, by their keeper. That could have been a really good opportunity, but not able to capitalise. Their keeper's having a very good game considering they're 2-0 down, but we do reclaim the ball. His distribution lacking a bit there. We're trying to find another opportunity. Gonzalez drifted centrally to play it to Bayliss. Out wide to Gustavo, puts it into the box. Bayliss goes up, and what a goal. What a ball in from Gustavo. Both fullbacks getting an assist this game. Good stuff all around, to be honest. You really can't fault it. It's just very nice. I love that movement from Gonzalez to cut inside, distribute it short to Bayliss, and then just able to create the chance from that, all because of that movement. It gave Bayliss the opportunity to run forward. Very good stuff. 3-0 against a strong side, but, well, let's not risk this injury getting any worse. Flynn is in excellent form this season. Let's bring Haryanto on for him and make sure, well, hopefully he's not out for too long. Well, we've had a goal kick, played it short to Roscoe, and now we're looking for a way to try and find a chance. As Gustavo's on it, well, we've got a bit of a cluster of players over on this side here between Gonzalez, Andrade, Chesnikov and Gustavo, but we're able to switch the play. Reed runs forward. He gets his ball cleared, though. Well, takes it out from under him. Quite poor there, really, to be honest. His dribbling needs to be a bit tighter. You can't be losing the ball like that. It's just a waste, to be honest, as they're pushing forward. Go forward to Palmer, who strikes, but Vidanovic, he's made another good save. He's had some good opportunities some good saves this game, and well, proving why he's still in the starting spot despite Colicchio being impressive when we've seen him, as Gonzalez puts in an excellent challenge to get rid of the danger, puts it out for a throw-in, maintain a 3-0 lead. Gonna make a couple of changes here. We're in the 75th minute, gonna go for Banon and McGee, just get them out there, rest some players and get them some game time, and well, let's see how we can finish off this game. Throw in for them, Thompson, forward to Goff. We need this ball back now, and Roscoe seems to have got it for us. Haryanto's on it, tries to play it forward, but that's poor. This isn't very nice, but Roscoe is hassling them, but not able to actually claim the ball, slowing them down, but, well, not finishing the job as they are able to put the ball in the net. It's still 3-1 to us with 10 minutes to play, but, well, I mean, we've seen us throw away 2-goal leads from this point before. I wouldn't like to see it again, and I would have much preferred if they didn't get this goal, but they have. We're still in a comfortable position, though. Hopefully we can keep it this way. I'm actually just going to make a change. Oh, I can't do it here, can I? I need to skip this, pause immediately. And then I'm going to go positive and just try and retain the ball. We've got a free kick. Roscoe's on it. Plays short to Chesnikov. Trying to work out another chance here. Or maybe just, keep possession of the ball would not be too bad. As Horn's on the right-hand side. Flicks into the box. They head clear. Andrade can't claim it, but Chesnikov does. Nods it back down to him. And, well, we're passing it around this midfield pairing very nicely. Able to keep the ball or not as Palmer wins it back for them. And they're now on an attack. Armstrong heads out, though. Back again in our possession. Andrade forward to Banon, who's in the box. Slides across. Haryanto, 4-1. Very, very nice. Substitutes combining there. Banon and Haryanto able to score another goal. Secure the lead. With, well, just a couple of minutes remaining, but it's so much safer with that 3-goal lead. Andrade there with a great ball out to find Banon, who was in an excellent bit of space. Managed to get behind his man and took full advantage. Slides across to Haryanto, but Gonzalez and McGee both in so much space in the box. Either of those would have slotted that away too. And it looks like, as we go into stoppage time, we're going to see out the victory here, which is, well, very nice all in all. Banon's on the ball just in the final few seconds. Well, McGee here, potentially with a chance, runs inside, strikes, but it is saved. Unfortunately, no goal for him, no 5-1, but we've put 4 past one of the better teams in this league, bearing in mind they were third. Well, I doubt they're in that position anymore after taking a battering like that. So, well, we've got second coming up in Blackburn. They might not be second anymore, but still going to be a very difficult game either way. So here we are for this game against Blackburn, who are now in third place. So we're facing third once again. Hopefully we can pick up a good victory and maybe just put a big gap between us and the teams below us. I mean, if we win if we beat these and then beat Derby, we'll have beaten all of the teams in the immediate spots below us, which would be, well, very nice. As they come out with a 4-2-3-1, our side is unchanged from the last game. I mean, we beat a third-place team 4-1. You don't really change much after that. Let's get assertive and say all the best out there today, have fun. None of it. I just thought I'd try something a bit different, to be honest, and no, still didn't like it. Goal kick to us very early on into the game as we play it short to Roscoe. If we can get a goal this early, that would be lovely, as Flynn is on the ball in their box, strikes, but it's saved. Great dive there from their goalkeeper. It just goes out for a throw-in as well. Not even a corner, but a great early chance there created by us. They've got a corner early on. They've not had a shot yet, so hopefully they don't have one here as Clark is on the ball. We're trying to put the pressure on and win it back, but they've been able to pass their way out of the danger of losing it, and now they're still in possession. Joyce on the edge of the area. If we can win this back, we might be able to counter-attack, but for now, they're holding onto the ball very nicely, and well, they're making us look a bit silly as they just pass us around in circles, trying to create a bit of space and an opportunity as Horn cuts that out with no nonsense. A great ball forward. Bayliss now on it. The counter is on. Bayliss strikes, but the shot is weak. It's straight at the keeper. No direction, no power, and well, the result was fairly foreseeable. It doesn't go in as we have another highlight. Andrade, can he find a pass out wide? Well, he finds Gustavo. Bayliss heads over, unfortunately. Hasn't been his game so far, but still early. It's still young in the night. He can still bounce back from this as they've got another throw-in. Diabate heads forward, but Andrade gets rid of that with no problems. Bayliss on it. He's got Flynn in front of him. He just knocks it back. The opportunity was missed a little bit there, I do feel, as Chesnikov plays forward to Reed, who's on the edge of the area. Strikes off the post, but, well, they managed to get clear. We've had certainly the better of the highlights. I still don't think they've had a really threatening shot, at least not that we've seen. So, yeah, it's certainly still in our favour, but we've still not scored as Horn's going to take a throw-in. They managed to clear up, and well, this could quickly go south if we're able to let them attack us. They've got a man here running towards our box. There he is. He's on the ball, and he strikes. And well, just as I say it, it could quickly go south, and it does. They managed to put one in the back of the net. Fabian Hayden striking very well there, and it was an excellently worked move. You'll see here, these two players absolutely break through, and either one of them was a great option. Hayden's the one who ends up on the ball, strikes, and straight into the back of the net. I mean, what more can you say? It's a poor bit of defending from us, and now we've got a bit of a mountain to climb. Well, it seems like they've scored one and then sat back, because since their goal, we've not seen a single highlight. Show me something else in the second half. They all look fired up and motivated. Certainly could have got off to a better start in what's already going to be a difficult game. Throw into them, and it's deep in our half, but Horn manages to nod down to Andrade. Potential counter-attack? No, Bayliss is dispossessed from the ball, and Joyce is now on it, and this, well, could be another one in their favour, as Richards is managing to make some space here, but, I mean, that was a highlight-worthy shot. Really? I mean, it was nowhere near. Corner to us. Here we go. Gonzalez flicks into the box. Bayliss goes up, but it's wide. We can't get on the end of it, unfortunately. Well, we're just not having much luck. I'm going to make a change. McGee on for Bayliss. Actually, no. Harrianto's playing well lately. Let's go Harrianto on for Bayliss and make him a complete forward on attack. Let's try that and see what we can get. Well, Gonzalez has just picked up a knock and is indicating he wants to come off, so I'm going to bring on Yastrzemski, and I'm also going to go for Doyle Hayes on for Chesnikov. He's having a poor game on a 6.4. Couple of changes, our final two substitutions of the game, and well, let's see if they can have an impact as they have a corner, but Roscoe able to head clear. Here we go. Counter-attack could be on as Reed is on the ball and we're looking to break. He's got men in front of him. Finds Harrianto, who's in the box. Can he strike? No, it's saved. It's blocked. We've still got the ball, though. Yastrzemski out on the left-hand side and it fades out. Oh, great opportunity to score and level it up. And we just miss it. We just don't take it. Well, there's a few minutes left and I'm going to go all out for it. I'm going to tell Andrade to attack. I'm going to tell... what do I go for here? What else is attacking that he can actually play? Central midfielder on attack for Doyle Hayes. That'll do. Let's get our wing-backs attacking too. We don't need any support right now. I just want a mosh of players attacking their box and then maybe a long ball up to grab an equaliser, because 1 point here is far better than 3. Well, we've got a throw-in. Can we find anything late into this game as Andrade is on the ball? We flick into the box. Doyle Hayes goes up but can't put it into the net. And they're now looking to counter-attack. We've committed a lot of men forward. We've got 8 attacking players on the pitch. They flick towards our goal, put it across, and there we go. That is the nail in the coffin. We went for it. We went to try and find a point, and we're not able to. And instead, they've punished us and scored again. It's disappointing, really. This is really a 6-point game, and to throw it away is, well, it's an awful opportunity missed, to be honest, especially when we started very strong. And now they're just knocking it around in the centre of the park and sort of mugging us off a little bit. We still have a lot of attacking players, by the way. We can maybe score 2. It's worth still pushing for. But, I mean, 3 might be asking for it. Fortunately, we don't have to, as they blaze it over the bar. But that is, I think, going to be the end of the game as well. I think this is just going to be the last highlight. Reed on the ball out on the right-hand side. But can't manage to get it forward. They're just going to hold on to it for the last few seconds. And I think we're going to see a disappointing defeat. We haven't had a defeat in the league for quite a while, actually. We had a draw a few games ago against Barnsley, but we haven't picked up a lot in a while. So, this is a bit, I don't know, I'm far from pleased. I just wish it wasn't this game, like a massive 6-pointer like that. Could really cost us come the end of the season. So, after that defeat to Blackburn, they are now in second place, but we are still firmly top of the league. A 5-point gap between us and them, and then 6 points between us dropping out of the playoffs. And we do have Derby in our next game. If we can win that, we'll be at least 5 points clear of Blackburn, and at least 8 points clear of anyone else, because we'll be on 74. Ipswich could go up to 66. So yeah, at least 8 points clear of dropping into the playoffs, which, well, wouldn't be a bad position to be in at all. A massive, massive game against Derby coming up to round out a very difficult month, followed by a struggling Doncaster, a perfect way to ease out of it, really, with a relatively weak team. And then, we shouldn't have too bad of a run-in. Obviously, we've played the teams in our immediate vicinity. There can't be anyone that difficult left. I mean, Cardiff are a decent side. That'll be a tough game. I don't think anyone else down here is really much to talk about. West Brom, they're a good team. They're in 5th. Everyone else is sort of mid-table or below, so, well, it should be a good position to be in. And that will be up at 5:30 tomorrow, or you can subscribe to get that into your feed, whichever you prefer. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. Leave any feedback in the comments below. Follow the Twitter and join the Discord, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and goodbye.